being ghosted is bad. But when you get ghosted as a guy, the pain, the pain.
Getting ghosted is one of the worst things ever because if you get rejected, cool, you know why.
A lot better than me because this whole ghosting, being uninterested, exiting things without conversations, just disappearing on people.
Craziest things men feel when a girl ghosts you is like, damn, like I feel like crap.
Getting ghosted by a girl is one of the peakest things that can ever happen to you in your life.
Getting ghosted is one of the worst things ever because if you get rejected, cool, you know why. Yeah, your media, your personality is dead or their personality is dead. One thing or the other, you know why. But when you get ghosted, what if they ghosted you because they died? What if they passed away and the family didn't feel the need to tell you because they don't know who you are? Or what if they went to another country and they got kidnapped and they're just being held for ransom because they're beautiful? You will never know this because you got ghosted. When you get ghosted, all you can ask yourself is why? What if this and that? If you're delusional enough, you can convince yourself that there is still a chance out there. And I'm here to tell you that if you got ghosted, there's no chance and I need you to move on now. And that glimmer of hope that you just got just now whilst I was speaking, it means that you haven't got over it. And I need you right there to get over it. It's not happening. They're never coming back. And I'm sorry I had to be the one to break it to you.
The first time I ever got ghosted by a babe, I didn't really know how to feel for real. Because I ain't even gonna hold you. It really had my brain in two minds. On one hand, I'm like, oh, stress for me. But then on the other hand, I'm like, oh, wow, she ghosted me. She done that to me. She done that me on me. Yeah, too many. Shit like that be give your ego a big reset. No, I ain't even. Oh, say it. Because you be thinking, damn, you're a 90 overall. Whole time, you're a silver card. You be thinking, damn, I've got 5-star school moves. Whole time, you've got 3. You be thinking, damn, me, joga bonito. Whole time your playstyle is joga feo. Nobody wants to see it. Nobody wants to see you. Starts to make me think, hey, what's my worth? What am I here for? I have to call it quits. Has the football left me before I've left the football? Therefore, I'm not getting the same rotation anymore. I'm not getting the same minutes. I'm not a priority.
In today's video, men are going to be opening us to us, letting us know how they felt after a lady ghosted them. Hello guys, welcome back. Yes, we all know that this is what men normally does to ladies, but this time around guys, it's reverse is the case. They are now the one experiencing being ghosted, and now they are going to be revealing it to us how they felt after they experienced being ghosted. Without wasting much of your time guys, please, if you are seeing us for the first time, kindly hit on the red subscribe button and drop your opinion in the comment section. Let's dive in.
Getting ghosted by a girl is one of the peakest things that can ever happen to you in your life. As in, all of a sudden, randomly, you don't even know what you've done, they will stop answering to your text. You're saying, yo, question mark, yo. No response, bro. Like, they will stop picking up your phone calls. They won't even return it. Like, your phone is not going through. You start questioning yourself. When my mom said, I'm a handsome boy, am I really handsome? You start questioning yourself genuinely. I remember I was in sixth form. There was this girl that I was talking to. All of a sudden, ghost. Removed me. Nothing, bro. And it was going well from my point of view. But when the girl decides to ghost you, it's like, they don't care. And they will never tell you why until you butt them in real life. Why do girls do that? It's so disrespectful and rude. It hurts the soul. Girl, you don't need to think about others. Nah, getting ghosted is so peak, bro. You even asking their friends are not trying to tell you why the girl's ghosting you. How do girls do that?
So what's up, TikTok? So this is actually to all the women around the world. I'm about to take a shower, and I just had to get this off my chest because it's actually been paining me. But I'd like to apologize to you all. You see, being ghosted is bad. But when you get ghosted as a guy, the pain, the pain. And I know some of you are about to start, some women and say, now you know how it feels. No. There's a big difference being ghosted as a guy. I'm ready to debate it. I'm ready to talk about it because I actually liked you. I actually put the effort in. I actually replied on time. I actually hit you up every time. Sacrificed my old hoes for you. So now ghosting me. It's a very painful thing, but I understand. Women, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
If me and you in the talking stage and you go ghost for longer than 24 hours, I'm not going to sit there and start blowing up your phone asking you why you haven't been answering me, okay? It's not that deep. Like, you got all the time in the world. I already blocked you.
I spoke to the girl for 5 hours. She told me her secrets, bare deep things about her. I'm thinking she might be the one. Then the next day she just disappeared on man. This gal used me, yeah? FYI to all gallem out there. I am not a piece of meat, yeah? You can't treat me anyhow. I've got feelings too, cuz, yeah? What I say matters too, fam, yeah? A lot of these guys don't care about man's feelings, fam, yeah? You don't like that, fam? A lot of these guys don't care what man feel, yeah? But I've got feelings, cuz, yeah?
Craziest things men feel when a girl ghosts you is like, damn, like I feel like crap. Like I'm not even good enough. You don't even have the courtesy enough or the courage enough to just tell me, you know what? I don't want to fuck with you no more. But instead, you want to leave me with no closure, having me question my whole self-worth. But instead, you want to make me feel like shit because of your own fears and insecurities. Like, damn, there's really somebody else out there way better than me. Like, I'm not even that good enough. And then at the same time, a lot of women want to sit here cry and complain about men ghosting them. You got to make it make sense. The math ain't mathing, man. Like, if you are not mature or courageous enough to be able to tell a guy simply, I don't want to mess with you no more, then you shouldn't be dating at all. Because what you don't know is that most men actually will respect that.
There is nothing more sinister than being ghosted by a girl for doing absolutely nothing. You give good replies, you took them out. They were feeling a conversation, then all of a sudden you got ghosted. And it's not even like they went back to their ex or whatever. They literally they ghosted you. They ghosted on all social media platforms. They just ghosted. And even when you saw them in real life, it was still good vibes and that, but they can't explain to you why they ghosted. They just ghosted. Sometimes it's mental health, sometimes but it's dark. When the conversation is flowing, when you're thinking, yeah, you're planning everything and then boom, they're gone out of your life. You start to think, am I the problem? Somebody has got to be crazy. Oh, why?
Say a chick ghosted you and you see her again or she hits you up out of nowhere on Instagram or something like that. Don't ignore her. A big mistake that I used to make was I used to put my ego into dating and stuff like that. So I used to think that I'm the fucking center of the world. And so when a woman wouldn't reply to me and she would try to hit me up again or something like that, in my head, I'll be like, oh, like now I'm popping, like now she want me type shit. So I will want to inflict the same pain that she inflicted on me back to her. And so I would ignore her, or I would like start playing games. But realistically, like that just shows that you're thinking about the situation so much that it means that you really didn't have that many hoes. Like she's still winning at the end of the day because she's controlling your behavior. You're not doing something that's normal to you. So what I do now is like, I just don't care when a woman doesn't respond or something like that. So if I see her again, I will literally carry the conversation as if nothing happened, but I'm not going to go out of my way to talk to her. So say if we're passing by, like, yeah, I'll talk to her and I'll start a conversation, but I'm not going to go from one side of the gym or, you know, the coffee shop, whatever it is, to go talk to her. And it's the same thing on IG. Like, I'm not going to hit her back up. I'm not going to double text her. But if she sends me a text, then I'm just going to carry the conversation as if nothing happened. Because the biggest leverage point you have as a man is showing that your thoughts, your actions are not controlled by anybody but you. Because you just got to show that you don't give a fuck, bro. Like, just don't let it affect you.
Women will deadass ghost you for not answering within a time frame that they set up in their own mind. If you don't complete the test that is happening in her head, you're cooked.
One of my favorite parts of dating is when you're talking to a girl for a couple of weeks and she goes ghost, and all of a sudden 3.5 weeks later she hits you up again. What? Like, what makes you think I'm going to answer you? Like, I know most simp guys would, but to me it's like, What that directly tells me, yes, there's a bush in the way. What that directly tells me is that you ghosted me for 3.5 weeks because you probably found another guy that you like more than me. And now you're hitting me up again because that guy probably fell through and he's probably talking to another girl. So now you're going back to me. I don't tolerate that at all. And as much as I want to be an asshole and call her out on it, I don't gain anything by doing it. So I'd rather not say anything. So I've learned at the end of the day, best to just move on.
So guys, from this last guy's point, he's admitting it to us that this is what they normally do to a lady. Yeah, this is how and this is why they ghost a lady. You heard him saying that when a lady ghosts him, he will feel like the lady have found another man. So technically, that is what they are doing. Whenever they ghost a lady, it's because they found another person, another woman in their life, and now they are thinking the same thing, that could it be that this lady has found another person? And in reality, it's not always the case. Women ghost men most of the time because of their behavior, and men mostly ghost women because they found another lady. It's hard for men to be alone. They will never want to, even if they are not interested in you anymore, they will just keep you around until they find another person and they start showing you attitude. And whenever a lady does the same thing to them, they feel that the lady had seen another person, another man. Most of the time, it's not always so. And why I find this video funny is because they can't even take half of what they dish out to women. They can't even taste their own medicine. Like, they are crashing out now saying that it's so painful when a lady goes to them. This is what most men does to ladies every day, and they expect the lady to understand that they are no longer interested. You hardly see a man that will tell you that he's not interested in you anymore. Kindly look for somebody else that you pour in your time and attention and your love. No, they will not tell you. Rather, they will just leave you there to guess. They will just leave you there to calculate and arrive at the result. And if you decide to move on, so be it. If you don't want to move on, you want to keep chasing them, so be it. They will just find another person and they will just continue their life, continue being happy without you caring about your own feeling. They don't even care. They don't even think of how you will feel. Now they are experiencing it. Now reverse is the case. Now you see them saying that it's so painful. That is how women also feel when you ghost them. And you can see from what they are saying in this video, most of them are not even saying that, oh, they invested in the girl or they spent. No, just because you just pay 1 or 2 times and attention on her and she's no longer interested, now you are feeling pain. What about the ladies that spend attention, like they invest their emotion, time, everything in that relationship, and suddenly you just ghost her without even clearing things, letting her no closure, nothing. You just move on with another lady. How do you expect her to feel? Anyway, guys, let's continue this video.
If you ghost somebody after weeks of conversation or you've gone on a date already, that is borderline psycho behavior and nobody can change my mind. How can you be so unempathetic to other people and how they feel that you just disappear and cause that person potentially so much stress and pain for a few days, just wondering where the fuck you went? It would be so easy to just put together a 1-minute text, just, hey, I'm sorry, I don't think this is gonna work, I hope you find what you're looking for. Actually takes less than a minute. I also think that it's just a massive sign of weakness. Like, if you can't even find the courage to give somebody that courtesy, you're not a mature adult and you're not gonna make it in the real world.
If someone ghosts you, please maintain your self-respect. Please, 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 I'm begging you, because it's very embarrassing. It's not only embarrassing, but it's like annoying, you know? Like, when you get ghosted by someone, let me tell you the step you should do. When you realize, let's say you got delivered twice or whatever. When you realize for sure that you're getting ghosted, remove the person from your entire social media, because they will probably have more respect for you. Not that you care, because at this point it doesn't matter, but they'll have more respect for you when you do that, because you have your own self-value, compared to when you just keep DMing and keep writing. They don't, at that point, they're done. They're checked out. They don't want you anymore. No amount of story posting, no amount of picture posting is gonna change that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's something that you should do, seriously.
Some of y'all get way too dramatic whenever y'all get ghosted. Like, it's not that serious. Like, whenever I get ghosted, the most out of character I ever get is just simply falling off the face of the earth and going distant from my family and loved ones and staring at myself in the mirror for 45 minutes a day, asking myself, why am I so unlovable? But you best believe, though, in 6 months, I'ma bounce back, baby.
Bro, you could be skating on thin ice, and this girl won't say a word. Like Casper. And then she's gone. You're blocked on all socials. Oh my days, man. That's why I love women. I swear. It just surprise me every day.
So I got ghosted, right? And I think I know why. And if so, that it's not right at all. We match on this dating app. I love bomb her. She love bombs me back. Okay, great. Chat for a couple days. And then we organize a link up, right? She's free such and such day. So she decides to come over. I go downstairs to let her into my building. And I'm not telling you she looked bad, but I am telling you she looked nothing like those pictures. Okay. Like if there was a group of women out there standing where she was standing, I would not have known which one was her. She did not look bad, but I was like, Lord, who is this? And God was like, bro, I don't know. Like to the point where now that I'm recounting the story, I'm wondering, did she send a random woman in her place? But anyways, it's perfectly fine. I can adapt. When it comes to link ups, I like more emotional stuff anyway. Plus I need some form of affection at least 4 to 5 times a week, or I'll start having mental breakdowns, and she'll do just fine. Okay. So anyways, we start chatting and it's super nice. The conversation is just flowing. You know, we have a lot of great chemistry. From my perspective, we're having a great link up. I'm having a great time. Okay. And then she ends up having to go home. And after she gets home, we text some more, right? And you know, we're doing our love bombing thing. Like, oh, I miss cuddling with you already. And I'm like, hopefully you can stay longer next time. And she's like, oh my gosh, absolutely. Vibes seem up. Okay. They seem great. This might be key for some of you. Me and her did not have relations, okay? I feel like you're going to be like, oh, you must have delivered bad pipe. No, we did not have relations. But it was perfectly fine. Again, we're vibing. A lot of men are weird about, like, not hitting. Like, I'm completely fine with that, to be honest. But the thing is, before she came, I took a caffeine pill, okay? Because I was very tired. And I was like, I don't want to be tired for the link and give her low energy. When she left, it was nighttime, but I was wide awake, okay? And I decided to play Indigo Prophecy all night. I didn't go to sleep until, like, probably, like, 8 or 9 a.m., okay? And then I woke up maybe around 7, 8 p.m. Okay. Wake up. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's late. I check my phone and then she says something like, oh, good morning, da da da. She sent that at 10 a.m. I hit her with the, oh my gosh, I just woke up. Never heard from her again. Here. It sucks because sometimes I do just leave people undelivered or whatever, but I was genuinely sleeping. And then, you know, I know what you're thinking, like, oh, you know, maybe like some of you simps might be like, oh my gosh, maybe she didn't see it, da da da. You still have hope for me at this point. 2 days later, hit her with another text. I was like, oh, like my fridge is broken because it broke, I think, like the day before she got there. And then I was like, I think my fridge might be broken. And then it ended up being broken. So I texted her. I was like, oh, it turns out it is broken. I got nothing. It appears that I have been cut from the team. Oh my gosh, bro. She unmatched with me on the app too, bro. I just checked. Oh, yeah, she really was not happy with that. And so I'm like, okay, but now I'm like, if you were unmatching with me on the app, that's kind of crazy. Like, did something happen that I don't know about? I feel like the only thing that makes sense for me is just because I took so long to text, but perhaps did she find something out? My thing is though, if she found something out, like if she found out, like, you know, maybe I was making my way around town, you know, spreading the good word of my meat. If she found out I was doing that, I feel like she would say something about that. Like, I feel like it would be more like, oh, like, you're doing this, like, da da da, rather than just like radio silence. Like, I feel like radio silence is more of a response to you didn't text me back in a timely manner. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I took an L though. You know, it's okay. We bounced back. And I'm glad I took this L. Not really. Obviously, I'd much rather not be ghosted. But I'm glad I took this L content-wise, so you guys can prove I practice what I preach. I mean, I'm proving I practice what I preach. Like, I always tell people, like, when they post something about, oh, so-and-so did this to me, and I da-da-da-da, I always say, just take the L. Accept that you took the L and move on. This is me telling you that for whatever reason, I got ghosted. I took the L, okay? And now, we're stepping forward. All right. Next time I make a video about someone not being able to take the L, I need you to be like, okay, BRS isn't just hating, like he actually lives like this.
All are better than me because this whole ghosting, being uninterested, exiting things without conversations, just disappearing on people. Look, I get called nonchalant all the time. I promise you, I'm not actually nonchalant. The truth is, I kind of protect myself in the front half, and I'm a little bit more reserved. But the truth is, I'm just as geeked as somebody else when it comes to talking to somebody. I be hella geeked. And when you start going through that phase where, like, you're not really getting that type of, like, communication from somebody that you're interested in giving energy to, it hurts. It hurts. And I don't see how, like, this is the most emotionally intelligent, emotionally available demographic of people I've ever met in my life. Because at the same time, y'all just out the situation, cut all your feelings off and just go somebody. I be in my feels. I don't know how y'all do it. I'm not above a double text. I'm not above a last-ditch effort phone call like, hey, what's going on, da-da-da. Like, I don't see how y'all do it. It gotta be a mental illness to be able to just disconnect from something like that.
Getting ghosted is already crazy as it is, but y'all ever got ghosted and never hear from the person ever again in your life? That got to be the most humbling experience ever, because I'm that fucking ugly? I'm that chips? Nah.
You know, ghosting's weird. 1 minute you're vibing with somebody, they like you, you like them. The next minute, they just disappear. And you're sitting there wondering what in the world just happened. When I'm talking to some of my clients, I tell them, understand that ghosting is the path of least resistance. It's easy. And oftentimes people do have changes in feelings, they have shifts in emotions. They might simply just not be 100% about you anymore. Maybe something you did, maybe something you didn't. But at the end of the day, they chose to be selfish. They chose to cover up and mask the guilt of that hard conversation. And it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them and how they cope with uncomfort. By using denial and being avoidant so they don't have to face the music.
Learn to ghost men. You see that way men ghost women, immediately they are not getting what they want. Learn to do that. You meet a man today and he's not giving you the vibe you want. Ghost him. You meet a man today and he feels like he's stingy, he's not going to be useful to your life. Ghost him. You ask him for money, he doesn't deliver. Ghost him. He moves as if looks like he wants to take you for granted. Ghost him. Learn to ghost men. Learn it.
You must learn to ghost men. Amen? Somebody say power. As a woman, you must learn to ghost men. You must learn to ghost men. Leave closures alone. You must learn to ghost men. Closure is for women who are not ready to leave. You're not ready to leave. You must learn to ghost men. Yes, you must learn to ghost men.
I need consistency. We cannot do 3 hours today, nothing tomorrow, nothing the day after that, and then 2 days later you try and contact me. Hey babe, I've moved on. Where have you been? I'd rather you do 15 minutes today, 15 minutes tomorrow, 15 minutes the day after that, 15 minutes the day after that, and it's consistent. If you do all this, I'm here, then I'm not there, I'll move on. What do you think this is?
Give him anxiety. When he starts to play those silly mind games, give him anxiety. Ghost him for a month to see if he thinks it's funny to play mind games. Ghost him for a month. A lot of women don't have the guts to do it. I dare you. Ghost him for a month and go and live your best life. Get a new boyfriend. Go and live life. You're gonna see how he comes back like, well, I didn't think that, she's just gonna move on from me. Like, yeah, bitch, I will, in a heartbeat.
Let's talk when you should ghost a man, because some men don't deserve an explanation. If he's left you with a one-word answer, nothing to work with to reply back, don't reply. Kind of along the same lines, if you're the one like trying to plan something, the man doesn't want to see you, and I hope you don't want to see him either. If he's love bombing you really early on, I would run. Definitely worth ghosting. He probably just wants one thing out of you and it will not last. Don't believe the manipulation. If he is inconsistent with messaging, seeming to reply inconveniently, that deserves more than ghosting. Block. That is generally men's favourite thing to do. Just like keep reminding that they're there. I feel like this is a universal experience, but I'm sure you still check like who they're following. They're continuously following like new people, girls. Honestly, just ghost. I know it depends how serious you are, but lustful men are the worst. Definitely worth the ghost. Spend their time doing that and then say they're busy and they can't see you. Anyone has any more ghosting tips? Just let the girls know. Remember, you do not owe anyone access to you.
I will not come here to say, oh, ghosting a man is not good, or why will you ghost a man, is painful and all of that. For me, I'm a kind of person that I like returning energy. Any energy that anybody gives me, I like returning it. So if you feel that it's painful for a lady to ghost you, like the experience is not good, also know in your heart that this is what ladies also experience whenever you guys ghost them. So me, I'm supporting the notion of returning energy. Yes, if that man is not giving you attention, you see his behavior is not what you can condone. If you decide that you want to ghost him, yes, move on, carry on, because they does the same to ladies every time, every day, and they don't even have the slightest feeling of even thinking how this lady will feel, how this girl will feel. They just move on with another lady. They will not call you, just start like. So I'm in for returning the same energy, because we all are humans and we have feelings. So if you are letting me know now that you feel bad that a lady ghosted you, you should also know that this is exactly how ladies are feeling whenever you are ghosting them. So for me, if returning energy will make you to rethink and know what you are to do to somebody and what you are not supposed to do to a person, be it relationship or outside relationship, then I will gladly support returning energy. Anyway, guys, what do you think about this video? Let me know in the comment section if you agree or you do not agree with my point. Okay, guys, let me leave you guys here till I come your way again next time, guys. Remain blessed and bye.